a man whose axe was missing suspected his neighbor's son. The boy walked like a thief, looked like a thief, spoke like a thief. But when the man found his axe while he was digging in the valley, the next time he saw the neighbor's son, the boy walked, looked, and spoke like any other child. Thank you for watching this video. We've all been in the situation of this farmer, have we not? There is an old saying in Zen, only don't know. And how many times have we thought we knew? We were absolutely right about someone or something in our living, only to find out we misinterpreted it and we were wrong. I've done it. Everybody's done it. So, isn't it interesting that we find ourselves in these predicaments? The man lost his shovel or his pick, his axe, whatever, and he looks at this young kid and he blames the kid because he looked like a thief, acted like a thief. Why? Because I needed to blame someone. I needed to make them the fall guy. I couldn't possibly be wrong. And this whole thing about being wrong is a big problem in our society. How many times do you have to hear how wrong you are before you just don't want to hear how wrong you are? That's the question I must ask myself, you must ask yourself. What if you and I discovered we were pretty much wrong about everything? About God, life, good, bad, right, wrong, love, people who love us? What if we're wrong about all of it? How long can I sustain being wrong and thinking to myself, well, I can't take that anymore. I'm just not going to listen anymore. I'm just going to be right all the time. You know, when self-righteousness meets self-preservation in me, and the two are connected, I have lost my practice. I've lost the meaning of my practice. I've lost the ability to truly meditate. Only don't know. That's the antidote for so many things in our life. And we just don't take it because we have to be right. And we will die being right. I know people, students, friends, I had family members who were like this, who had to be right about everything for the preservation of their ego. And that's all it really was. Don't think that this doesn't affect all of us or pertain to all of us. We all have to face our misunderstanding. I hope the little video in the year-end story this year helped you understand how possibly you've misplaced or misunderstood your own life, especially in this pandemic. Maybe nothing is the way it seems to be. And how many times can I realize I'm wrong about this, I'm wrong about that, I've been wrong about the things that were deeply important. Oh my God, what have I done to my life? I have found that when I offer this to students, they just don't really have they don't have it within themselves, the determination, the horsepower, as I like to call it at retreats, to forgive themselves and move on. Don't trust this. Don't trust what you think. Don't trust what you think you know. Trust only don't know. Go into a place within yourself where you're beyond knowing right from wrong, good from bad. Go beyond all that. Sit quietly. Let the silence eke into you. Let the tones of silence move you to the place where you can have a comprehension, not of what's right, but what's authentic, what's real. And the difference between what is right and what we think is happening from what is authentic is the key to life, the meaning of our life, the substance of our living. Live in that. Live beyond the beyond, as the Buddha said. And you will have something very special. We all have to kind of draw the line, don't we? and look at our life and say, this is what's important. This is the meaning of my life. It isn't about being rich, being famous, being healthy, being happy. It's not about any of that. It's about being authentic. Only don't know. And when you and I don't know, we get rid of our bias, our human belief, and we can actually experience our life anew, different than we have ever looked at it before. Something will, so to speak, resurrect in us. It's called love and the realization of our beautiful soul that we have ignored for so many lifetimes. Enough said. I hope you enjoyed this little year-end offering, and I hope it helps you a great deal. And remember, everything I do, from radio to podcast to videocast to commentaries to TV, everything I do, you know, I do for you to help you. Forgive me if some of my offerings seem rather rude, lewd, and crude, but they do reach you, and that's all I care about. Please forgive me. Namaste. I come to you this year with truly empty hands. This pandemic has really hurt Aspire, hurt me personally too. But I hope that we're able to recover with our year-end donations. I have suffered a loss, obviously, of income for my livingness, as it were, as well as losing so many sponsors during the pandemic, and that was the big thing. So I'm asking you to help me. There are a couple of things you can do. You can make a donation that will be matched by our donor for our year-end donations. As always, he is wonderful. He'll do this through January 2nd, 2021. And if you're not a sponsor, I hope you will become one and help us sustain Aspire. I would like for those of you who quit to come back and help us. Some of you said you would. Now is a really good time to do it. All of this is a very difficult thing, obviously, for me to talk about, but it is what it is. My work is very unusual. It's very different. And I hope to be able to sustain it and keep it going for you. Continue going to hospice as I have been. All of your gifts go to help someone in this world, either through hospice or radio or TV. And I am very grateful for the honor of having that privilege, but you know, I can't do it alone. So I'm hoping that today you will make a donation to keep Aspire going. It will be matched by our donor to, as I said, January 2nd, 2021. And I hope you see the light, that the work kept going on no matter what was happening with the pandemic, as it were. I kept working, I kept offering. I also kept working at hospice as well. So your efforts, your gifts aren't going to go and make me rich, believe me. They're going to go to help other people sustain their life, help them with their living, and some of them with their passing. You have no idea the kind of goodness your gift offers to people who are alone, afraid, and going through this pandemic, really not knowing what to do with their life. And Aspire has given them that insight and hopefully that inspiration. Please make your gift today, please. Thank you for listening, and forgive me for having to come to you for this. Namaste.